Welcome back to the Villa Vibes. Today I'm going to be making a Yoshi table and showing y'all the full process of it. For this project, I'm just using some regular plywood. I honestly just found this in my parents' garage. The first thing I do is sand it down so it's nice and smooth. Next, I apply some primer so that when I paint it, the colors really pop. Now we wait for this primer to dry, and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. After the primer is fully dry, I sand it down once more to get all the roughness out. You want the wood to be super smooth when you're painting it, or else it won't come out nice. After all that's done, I project the design onto the wood to trace it out. Make sure to use a pencil when you're tracing, so if you make any mistakes, you can just erase it.
So right now I'm going around the edges of the wood and just taping it where I'm gonna trim out and cut out, because apparently someone in the comments told me that if you put masking tape on the edges, you won't get like those splints when you trim it and stuff. So this is my first time trying it, so we'll see if it works. So now that we got it all taped up, it's time to trim.
As you can see, I tried to get as close as to the edge as possible just so when I trim, but I might have to trim a little bit bigger on the outside.
Sanded down, the edge is all smooth. This is what it looks like. So now that the table is all finished, I want to make some like little coasters, little Yoshi egg coasters to like match with this table. So we're gonna do that. But we're gonna be making 2 coasters. So I only primed like a little bit of the section right here because I'm not going to be using the whole thing. These coasters are probably going to be pretty small too, probably just like this big. Alright, so I finally got all the Yoshi table and the coasters trimmed out. This is what it looks like. Boom.
For the paint, I just used some regular acrylic paint. This costs like $1 or $2 at Joann's. I know there's better options out there, but this one worked for me. And just remember, if you buy any art supplies at Joann's or Michael's, keep in mind that they have so many coupons on the app or website. So please don't miss out on those because you can even get up to like 60% off. You can't tell me that doing the outlines and the border of this is not satisfying. This is what really makes the colors pop. I also decided to just do 2 green eggs and outline with green also instead of black. Now that the painting is all finished, I'm prepping to pour the epoxy resin. I'm adding some masking tape to the edges so when I pour the resin it doesn't seep over and leave this unevenness on the edges. These 2 bottles of resin cost about $60 from Michael's. There's definitely some better options you can order online, but if you want to pick up in store, I recommend these. Make sure to mix your 2 epoxies very well. And don't be afraid to apply a generous amount of epoxy resin. You'd rather have more than less. After spreading the resin evenly, I took a heat gun and popped all the resin air bubbles. A torch will also work, but make sure you don't skip this step because this will give the table that shiny, glossy, and smooth look.
The suppression, the use of marijuana.
And now for the final step, adding the table legs. I got these legs off Amazon, just look up 16-inch hairpin legs. I'll also have everything linked down below that I used. And finally, the table is done. Please let me know what you think of this table by leaving a comment down below. If you loved it, give this video a thumbs up. And if you hated it, still give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to see more tables and other types of content. And also let me know what you want to see me make into a table next. Enjoy some clips of this Yoshi table, and thank you all for watching.